Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds, 5'11" tall, with a reach of 74. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. Out of Harlem, New York, 72.6 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 184 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They got out of the way of that right hook. Oh, that jab's starting to mark them up. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have certain fighters that are...
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears he weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, set yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And down goes Jones Jr. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Well, now it's about getting back in the corner, pressing on, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
About 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Roy. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he fails to score with that left hook. Nobody home with that hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both men step back for just a moment. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Pensacola's finest is down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you still want to fight?
Let's talk about Roy Jones. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Beautiful counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Robinson goes to the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They stagger back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up. And look,
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. He takes a step back, recalibrates himself, and goes right after him again.
defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Trying to measure his punches now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. Robinson hit hard, and he made Sugar Ray is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.